Everyone, I am here because I am confused as fuck. I am so mind boggled that it's insane, okay? And I'm not just being dramatic, I am being for real right now, okay? So, do we remember 5 days ago when I was like, oh, I got the ick, but I asked them out, blah, blah, blah. Like, the more that we talked, the more that I thought we couldn't go anywhere. It just didn't seem realistic. It seemed that he, like, the dynamic that he wanted in the relationship wasn't the dynamic that I wanted necessarily, even though we didn't speak about it so crystal clear. Um, and yeah, it just didn't seem like that was what he was looking for. So I'm like, okay, but I already asked him out, so I'm gonna go on the date. I'm gonna feel out the vibes, see if the vibes are actually the vibes, or if there is a potential, right? So that was my plan. Today was supposed to be the date day. We didn't go on it because I messaged him on Friday being like, hey, do you want to plan now or later? Because neither of us have really been proactive about planning this, so I'm just gonna ask you, do you want to plan it now or whatever? He's like, no, I can plan it tomorrow. I'm feeling really tired after today. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I want to be nosy and ask what you did, but I'm gonna let you tell me in your own time. And that was the last message that I sent him because he left me undelivered, and it is Sunday. Um, no, this is where it gets crazy. So I, I'm already well fully prepared that we're not going on this date. Like by yesterday, I was like, there's no fucking way. He's messaging me back to plan that. No way is it happening. Um, and I go back on Bumble just to do a couple swipes because I'm feeling a bit bored. So I'm like, yeah, let's just go for it. Um, and I'm just swiping. I was like, no, yes, no, yes. And then I see someone that looks suspiciously like him with the exact same name, except they're 22 now instead of 19 because he was 19 but now they're 22. So I'm like, surely this is some sort of coincidence. I scroll through the fucking profile and it is the exact same photos apart from that first one. All of the prompts are different, which is fine. Everyone changes prompts every once in a while. His intentions for dating are now different because I screen recorded his old profile to send it to my bestie because she was like, "Oh my god, a photo was send me a picture of what he looks like," and then she was like, "Oh, he's cute," and I'm like, "I know." Um, so I had this screen recording in the first profile, so I could literally cross-reference every single thing, and every single thing apart from the prompts and that one photo, and the dating intentions were exactly the same because the dating intentions went from they went from intimacy without commitment and long term to fun casual dates, marriage. Now, that feels like a crazy jump. Who, when I started talking to him, he was like, I don't mind short term or long term, whatever you're up for. And he put it all in my hands. And then I was like, yeah, I mean, I want long term, I want to be wifey. And then he was like, yeah, that's fine. We can deal with that. But what the fuck do you mean? Oh, because I think I talked about him before, but there was another guy on on this channel, I mean, that I talked about him before, who in my early stages of Bumble, we matched. He was cute. He just wasn't the right vibe for me, I don't think. But I kept talking, trying to not put up with it, but see if this could potentially go somewhere or if I'm just being too hasty because there's a high possibility that I could be being too hasty. Um and then a little while later I see that he deleted his account. So I'm like, okay, it is what it is. Um and then again a little while later I see his profile pop up again. Everything is the exact same, dating intentions, pictures, prompts, everything, apart from the fact that he went from being 19 years old to 18. Which is okay, that's excusable because let's say you're scrolling through and then you're like, oh shit, like, oops, accidentally pressed 2000 and what would it 2005 instead of 2006 or something like that. That's like more than excusable because it's one like button. Bro went from being 19 to being 22. That is three. Three. I. And there was another fucking guy, who did a similar, not the exact same thing, but a similar thing, which is like literally pure coincidence that I figured this out. Because what happened was I had matched him on Bumble. Um, and I like message him on Bumble because I check the profile again because that's what you do. I check the profile. I I see him. I'm like, okay. I message first, then I just go over to Hinge to do some like swiping there again because like I'm feeling bored. And I see his profile, but something about it looks weird. Like it's not just a difference of like one or two photos or something. So like then I go back to the Bumble profile. Everything is the same apart from a couple prompts, a couple photos, which is fine, and his fucking name. What is going on? I'm Why? I literally have a screen fucking recording of me being matched with this person on Bumble. So like scrolling through their profile under the name like I don't know, we'll make up a name. Um it was something like Barry, right? Barry, we'll say. And then you go over to Hinge and it's basically the exact same profile under the name Bart. Obviously fake names, obviously not the real names. I don't remember the real names off the top of my head anyway. But it's like, it's that thing where it's like such similar names, but different, very fucking different. Like, if I had a friend named Barry, I would never call him fucking Bart. Like, I am so confused. Why do men do this? Because with 1819 boy, he deleted his account and then a while later it was like new to this and then it showed me his account again. Um and then with this guy, 1922 guy, it's the same thing where he deleted his account and then like it says new here, and when I matched with him it said new here as well because that's what Bumble does. It shows you who's like new to the thing, I guess, to like push them more and be like, oh, support them in their dating endeavors. So my theory in my little mind, he okay, because we messaged on Snapchat. I sent him photos, none of them were explicit, and I told him that I would never send explicit photos because I do not ever want to risk that getting out there. So the only photos of myself that I sent him were photos that I was like perfectly okay with being out there on the internet because I don't see them as anything bad. The worst thing that I sent him was a very high angle photo where I'm wearing a somewhat shorter top. Put the pieces together. That's what the photo looked like. But that is in my folder of photos of myself. Therefore, if the photo is in the folder of the photos of myself, then I'm fine with anyone seeing that and I don't care. Because like yes, it's a little suspect, but I don't consider that like too bad or anything. He was trying to get me a little bit to send more explicit photos of myself, and in my professional opinion, I think that he's deleting and remaking and deleting and remaking his account over and over so that he gets pushed out to the maximum amount of girls that he can so that he can get as many photos as he can of those girls to put in his collection, show off to his friends, something like that. And yes, I will admit I did send a voice note kind of against my will a little bit, but I was like, you know what, I'll do it for him, which is like not my proudest moment. Um, but it was one voice note, and I sent it, and I was like, never am I doing this ever again, because I figured out that I didn't like it. Um, and yeah, it was just crazy. It was crazy because who lies about their name? Who lies about their age that drastically? Like, what the fuck? Like, I actually can't even. I may just have to, like, completely give up with online dating at this point. But you know what? We're gonna keep trucking through it because nothing is going on for me in real life. I'm hoping that after the new year, I can put some effort into leaving the house so that I can go and meet people in real life that way. But no, like this happened like half an hour ago that I saw this, and I'm still fucking perplexed. I am going bonkers trying to figure this out. Because what the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know what's going on. Bro lied about his identity. And like, yeah, I know catfishes are a real thing. I don't think his profile was verified or anything. But like, I am just Confucius. Because this also partially leads into the theory that Broski, big ol' Broski who I had my whole thing with, that he also lied about his identity. Not necessarily like maybe his age or where he lived or anything, but like his name or something like that. But now it's making me think that maybe he did lie about everything. But we're still matched on Hinge, and I still have him on Instagram. He's not blocked me or anything. The only activity that has been on his Hinge, and what was it? Like the the prompts haven't changed, the pictures haven't changed, just the order of the pictures has. Which I'm like, could it be the top photo thing that Hinge has? Potentially, but also they've never changed before this. So I am just Confucius. I am Confucius. I don't get it. I really don't fucking get it. And honestly, I kind of hope I see 1922 guy in the middle of the street so I could be like, it's you! What are you doing? What the fuck is wrong with you? Because I don't even know what to think. I really don't know what to think. It's actually insane. Like I'm so flabbergasted. Like so flabbergasted. Like what in the fuck? And I didn't think this was going anywhere. With Broski hurt so much worse because I thought that was going somewhere. It still sometimes hurts a little bit, but I think I don't know when, if I'll be fully over it. Uh, well, the if is probably why is my hair stuck together? Whatever. I don't know what exactly will happen with that situation and my feelings towards it, but it hurt a lot more because I was actually emotionally invested and then he ghosted me. And I feel like his intentions might be the same as this guy's intentions, just that they approach things slightly differently with slightly different personalities or whatever. Because like the pattern is kind of the same if you think about it, where like you'll get someone, you'll be like really, really constantly always messaging them, and then you ghost out of nowhere when the agreed upon date to meet starts inching closer. And with him, Broski, it was like 5 ish days before we were supposed to meet up that he ghosted. Then I messaged like a day or two before, being like, hey, we've not set out any official plans. Like, I know you're probably busy right now, but just message me. Then with this guy, um, he didn't message for like a day and a half, two, before we were supposed to meet up. So I am just confused. I am so confused. I think it's a pattern. But like this has never happened to me before. Like apart from Broski. Everyone else has been like properly real. And I say everyone else, I mean 3 people. Cause we had first date guy who tried looking under my dress at a at the picnic we went on, which I basically completely organized. I brought food, a blanket, and everything. Um, and he tried looking under my dress twice. I had shorts on, and I made it very fucking obvious after the second time because the first time I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Because I don't actually know if I've talked about this on here, but like he did one of those, and I'm like, I switched my seating position so that you couldn't see what's between my legs. Um, and then like 5 minutes later or something, I specifically went into a seating position where you could, and he does the exact same fucking lean again. And the fun story about him, I seen him on Bumble. I saw his account on Bumble, and he's a year younger now than when he was. Around about the time we were talking, he had his birthday. Like, I wished him a happy birthday on his birthday. But now he's a year younger. He turned 20. No, he's 19 now. What in the fuck? But he was real. He was real. We went on that date. Nothing came of it because he didn't want anything with me. Then, but like, yeah, I know he's real because we met up. Then with the second guy, we're just friends. Genuinely just friends. And I've made it so clear to him that we're just friends. And he understands that. And we message every once in a while, like every 3 days, 5 days, something like that. And yes, while we do paragraph message, that's fine because that's how we've been doing it the entire time. And he's actually messaging me right now while I'm recording this, which is literally crazy. But yeah, we're just friends. I've met up with him multiple times now. I think 3 times, so I know for sure that he's real. And then the third guy, we had a video call, so like that's how I know for sure you're real. But also another thing about Broski, I was always like, oh my god, like your account is so suspicious. Like you're like a catfish because he had 4 followers, including me, 6 following, including me, and 1 post. So I'm like, girl, you look like a catfish right now. But I got him to verify his Hinge profile. He sent me like multiple photos of him. But I'm like, surely, because in my mind, if someone believes I'm a catfish, which if they have my Instagram account, they'll fucking know I'm not, because I have pictures of me on there when I'm 12 years old, got like a Snapchat filter on, and it's like, no way would I be planning this that much in advance. But if someone thinks that I am genuinely a catfish, I would be like, okay, bet. Do you want a video call right now? Like, tell me what sort of pose to strike, and I will strike that exact fucking pose. Like, I will get a piece of paper. I will write down whatever the fuck you want me to write down. I will take a video of me being like, hello, it is Amelia from the Stinky Brigade, and I hope your toenails have been locked inside of a safe. Because no fucking way is that ever a sentence that anybody ever says. So I'm like, give me the craziest sentence you can think of. I will write it on a piece of paper and I will stand there and read it aloud for you and send you a video proof that I am not a fucking catfish. So in my mind, someone can either be like video call or do that. And Browski was like, which made me kind of suspicious because it's like, I was like, I totally believe you're like a catfish or whatever. And then he was like, tell me what pose to strike, because I'm like by a mirror right now, so do it. And he's like, oh wait, no, actually, I'll like put up a number 3 or I'll put up a number 4 for you. And then he sent me pictures of him holding a number 3 and a number 4, this photo, with his fingers. But actually, I think he sent them in Instagram chat, so not on like the Instagram camera. And with the Instagram I actually don't think it matters because I think, yeah, I don't think that detail matters, but whatever. It's like, if you were trying to prove you were not a catfish, let me tell you what to do so you can stand in front of a mirror and do that thing. You don't even need to be stood in front of a mirror. You can be laying down in your crusty, dusty bed with your prized sock, if you know what I mean, lying there next to you, and I would be fine with that, so long as you do the pose that I want you to do. Okay? Like, I actually think I've been cursed since moving here. Because since moving here, like everything has been shit in terms of dating. Like I have not had one single positive experience in that realm. And honestly, I don't fucking know. Ah! I am so baffled. I am so fucking baffled. Oh my god. Yeah, it's been like 45 minutes at this point and I'm still not fucking over it. Cause oh my god, I'm gonna need to message. I already messaged Bestie obviously, but I'm gonna have to message 3 more people about this because I like posted that like, you know what, I couldn't be bothered and I asked him out in like on my Instagram story because I use that as like a diary for like my friends, my close friends. And like 3 of them replied to it, apart from my bestie, and we're like, "Oh my god, so happy for you! I hope this works out. Let me know how it goes." Um, I'm gonna have to let them know all of this tea, like, bitch. I actually can't. Like, I'm smiling so much because it's so ridiculous. Like, this isn't necessarily a happy situation. It's just so confusing. And I am so baffled. Like, what in the fuck? Ah! I'm pretty sure my face is still red. You just probably can't see it because of the lighting. But oh my fucking god. Like, I actually can't. Like, I actually can't. What are the motivations behind this? Because also with me, I'm hoping that I see Broski on like Bumble or something, so that then I can cross-reference the profiles and be like, did you lie about anything? Like, did you lie about your name? Did you lie about age or everything? Like that. What in the fuck? I, yeah. Oh my god. So yeah, that was my Sunday. Yeah, have no words. Not a single word right now. Apart from confusion. I don't know if I should swipe on him or not. Because the 18-19 guy, turns out that he did swipe on me again on Bumble, but I had said no to him because I had already assessed that, like, I this isn't going anywhere. But I kind of want to swipe on 1922 boy to see if he swiped again, to see how he's gonna get out of this situation. Because what the fuck? I know I've said that so many times, but I just can't get over it. I really can't fucking get over it. I think I'm gonna go. This is Amelia signing off. Still in confusion. Still a right fucking mess. Yeah, I might just put some makeup on to feel better about myself? Question mark. I don't know. Because it's not that I feel bad about myself. I don't even know why. I might just go play with makeup at this point. Okay, whatever. Alright. Oh, can't even see my. Bye bye.